Hey, how's it going? So I have another unboxing. It's going to be from Boxed Lunch. I've been having my eye on getting a hold of some of these decks for a while now, so I'm super excited that they're finally here. Let's check them out. So I did get quite a few decks, and I know one of them he did tell me he was going to throw in something really cool. Oh, I'm excited. So what made this drop pretty special is he came out with a limited number of these two-tone decks. These on the website were labeled as popsicles. So I'll show one first. So here's the packaging, here's the front, there's the back. And like I said, I did get two different ones, one for me, one for my girlfriend. Both of them are going to be 34mm. So I'll set hers aside and mine will go right there. That way we'll take a closer look at these ones towards the end of the video. So the next deck I'm going to show. So this deck right here, it's called Jiggle Jiggle. And I did get this one in the B shape. It is a 34mm. That one is mine. This next one is going to be in the O shape. It is a 34mm as well. This graphic is called Parade. And my girlfriend really liked this one. Unfortunately, I can't take it out of the package to get a closer look. And this bag is super reflective on the light with the light above me. But it has like a bunch of these little monster guys marching towards one side of the deck. I think it looks really cool. I'm doing my best to try and get it without the glare. So hopefully you get a good look at what it looks like. So that'll go in her pile. So here's the next deck. This one is called WTH. And I really like this graphic. It's like a bunch of little blob things in a trench coat. I think it's hilarious. This one is going in my pile, so we'll open up that one. So this next deck, something really cool. It was thrown in. It is an unreleased graphic. I'm not 100% sure what the shape is. I'll ask him and then I'll have exactly what shape it is at the bottom. So here's the graphic. So it's some Knuckles. It says Boxed Lunch. It is a throwback to an old Toy Machine graphic. That is really cool. And something that stuck out to me, it has this crazy nice blue ply in the middle. That looks amazing. Seeing how this is a different shape, I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Another thing that I did notice with this one, so I know that these two-tone decks, they came with some of the engraved FBS tape. The tape in this one is that engraved FBS tape as well, so that is something super cool. Thank you for throwing the engraved FBS in this one right here. I wasn't expecting that. It's time to take a closer look at these decks. I'm super excited. Rolled up my sleeves and everything. So which one to do first? We're gonna go with the two-tone. So one last look before I open it up. There's the top of the packaging. There's the back. So inside the bag you do get, of course, the deck. You do get a sheet of the engraved FBS. This is gonna be the Boxed Lunch engraved FBS tape. We got a very shiny FBS sticker and two of these little Boxed Lunch logos. This one right here is gonna be white. This one right here is going to be this really cool foil one. I think that's super cool. And here's the deck. So like I said, this one is going to be a 34mm popsicle. It is lacquered like crazy. It has a super nice shine to it. There's the top ply. We have Boxed Lunch engraved right there. And the middle plies, they're going to alternate between maple and this dark red. I think that looks really cool. The sanding on it feels fantastic. The deck construction, that is very strong. That is very strong. Excellent job. Excellent. Up next, we'll go with the B shape, which is going to be the Jiggle Jiggle graphic. So inside this one, we do have what looks like the same stickers, the foil and the white logo, and the FBS sticker. Something that caught me by surprise, we got another sheet of the engraved tape, of the Boxed Lunch engraved FBS tape. That is super cool. And I don't know if I said it on the camera when I did the unboxing, but the Boxed Lunch was one of the ones that I was looking for the most because I really like the little doodles that are on here. I think it looks super cool. That is exciting. I was so excited I forgot to show the deck. So here's the graphic. Once again, it's called Jiggle Jiggle. We have some wacky waving inflatable arms, except they're not inflatable. We got the little blobs here that you'll see a little bit better on the WTH graphic, but I like this one. I like it a lot. I like how it's simple. I just like it. So here's the top ply. Something that I think is interesting, it kind of looks like it's this wood on the top ply. You can see how it goes to a second tone right there at the bottom. That is very cool. I wasn't expecting that. That is super cool. On this one, the middle plies, they're going to alternate between two different browns, which, again, it looks very nice. I'm curious if this is a two-tone ply as well. It has the same shading and coloring to it. That's cool. So Brendan don't play around when it comes to these plies. Fantastic. And once again, the sanding, fantastic. Deck construction, fantastic. 2 for 2 right now. So we got the stickers. No way. So all of these are gonna have that Box Lunch engraved FBS tape. That is amazing. Because I think on these ones I only got like 3 or 4 sheets of this one, so it was going to be really tough for me to use. So I was really happy that it was going to be included with this one. But now I am stacked with the FBS tape, the Box Lunch version engraved FBS tape. Super happy. Super happy. Forgot what I was saying. So here's the top ply. It's going to be a maple top ply. Again, we got that Box Lunch engraved right there. The middle plies on this one is going to be almost like a purple. It's like a light purple brown color, and it alternates between the maple and that color. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. No, it's not as bright as that one. I wouldn't be surprised if it's more of this two-tone veneer that he got, but I don't know. Maybe it'll show up. The GoPro has trouble with me trying to show the middle plies, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways, here's the graphic. This one, again, is called WTH, and it has the little circle guys in a trench coat. When I saw this graphic, this was like the first one that I wanted to put in the cart. I like this one a lot. I just think it's hilarious that they're in a trench coat. When I first saw the trench coat, I thought it was like a bunch of baby owls in the trench coat. But no, it's them little circle dudes. Super cool. And now for the super special unreleased graphic. Got the stickers, another sheet of the engraved tape, and here is the top ply. So the top ply, it is going to be a maple top ply, and I know I said it when I had it in the bag, but man, that blue, it's amazing. It is such a nice blue. It's so bright. What kind of dye do you use? I could stare at that ply for forever. So let's check out the graphic. So there's the graphic. Like I said, it's a throwback to an old Toy Machine graphic. It's very cool. It is such a nice graphic. So now for a choice. So after this really hard choice, I decided to go with WTH, which is going to be the O shape. So I'll set these up eventually, probably when I go on live. And same goes with this graphic, because this would be a really cool deck to set up on live and talk about it. Probably happen this Friday, which probably won't be too long from when this video comes out. So we'll set these up then. It might actually be the same day. I'm not sure. And one thing I feel like I should bring up before I do set it up, the way that this is engraved right here, the Box Lunch, I don't know if it's the font, what tool he uses to engrave it. I really, really like the way that this comes out. It's super cool. Of course, we'll be using the engraved FBS, some Black River trucks. I guess the cartwheels will go well with this, so the only thing to do is find some bushings. So one last look before it gets set up. So here's the deck, all set up. Like I said, we got the Black River trucks, level up bushings. These are going to be cartwheels. They're going to be these street shape or whatever the middle one is called. Not the megas, not the minis. I guess the regulars. I don't know what they're called. The grip tape is going to be the Box Lunched engraved FBS tape. Oh, that was weird. Overall, I do like the deck. These bushings might be a little bit softer than the other level of bushings because the trucks are pretty loose, which is different from what I'm used to. But I can tell the difference between when the trucks are a little too loose. But I'm afraid to tighten these anymore. They look like they're kind of getting the big squish. So I'll leave those alone for now. All in all, deck is fantastic. The deck pops excellently. It flips fantastically. Adjective, super cool. So this was my most recent, actually it was my first order from Box Lunch. My first impressions, fantastic decks. Excellent craftsmanship. I definitely recommend them. So be on the lookout for when this graphic drops. I don't know what else to say. It was fantastic. So the graphics, I think that they're super cool. The shapes, they feel fantastic. I know I haven't set up the B popsicle or whatever one that is. Haven't set those up yet, but just from kind of feeling around without any grip tape, they do feel fantastic. And thank you so much for including the engraved FBS tape. That was super cool. However, if you do order from him, I can't guarantee that they're all going to come with the engraved tape. I'm not 100% sure about that. After I did place the order, he did send me a message like, yo, I'm going to make this super special and I'm going to include that deck. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So this was a complete surprise to me. I did know that the two-tone decks, I know those were coming with the engraved tape. I'm not sure if everything else always does. Like I said, he did say he was going to make this special, and that doesn't get much better than that. I really appreciate it. I'll have the link to his Instagram as well as his website down in the description below. That way you can stay up to date with whatever he has going on. And I'll have my Instagram down there too. Give me a follow. I do go live from time to time, usually on the weekends later on in the evenings. However, that'll do it for now. Take it easy. Have a good one.